Hello students, welcome to ENC 91, Foundations of College Writing 2. I am your professor Michael Bloomingberg, and the purpose of this video is to review the syllabus. So what I would encourage you to do is, as you go through this video, have a copy of the syllabus within reach so that you can read it and follow along as we go through the video. I'm just going to hit the high spots of the video because we won't have time to go over every single thing, but as always, if you have questions you can email me. So first thing that I'm sure you're aware of is that this is a second bi-term course. So the class, which is traditionally 16 weeks, is being condensed into 8 weeks, which means that the class is going to be moving pretty quickly and it's pretty intensive. So if you're on the first page of the syllabus, we'll get started. First thing you'll see is my name is Michael Bloomingberg. I am Assistant Professor of Transitional Writing. You can call me Mr. Bloomingberg or Mr. B. Most of my students call me that. I'm comfortable either way. My office is located on the South Laurel campus, room 100C. I realize we're online, but sometimes I find that my students who have my class online sometimes take in-seat classes here at Somerset Community. So if you're that type of student and you have a question, you're more than welcome to come by the office. My office hours are listed. They've changed just a little bit. Generally, I'm here Monday, Wednesday. I'm not here to 3:30, but I'm here early. I'm usually here from about 9:30 all the way to 2. And Tuesday, Thursday is relatively what's listed, which is 11 to 1:30. Email is the best way to contact me if you have questions. Jamie Foster is the Transitional Education Coordinator. Division Assistant is Tammy Woodall, and the Associate Dean is Kim Kleberg. Their information is listed on the syllabus should you have the need to contact them. Just some quick information about the class. This is the second of what is traditionally a 2-semester sequence of courses. Some of you may have heard something about redesign, which is happening with our ENC classes, but obviously we're second by term and we're also online. So even just because we're online does not play into the redesign, but certainly not with being a second by term class. So I want to make you aware of that. The course description is on the syllabus. I won't go over that for the sake of time, but I do encourage you to look at it. The central question of the class is, how can I prepare for English 101 college level writing? And it goes along with some powerful concepts. Look them over because that's really at the heart of what we're going to be doing in the class as far as how we're looking at writing. What you're going to need for the class, listen very carefully. You do not get a textbook in terms of a book that you would carry with you. What you're buying is what's called a Course Connect code. That code will be entered through Blackboard, and when you enter it in, it will give you access to the course documents. Within the course documents will be an electronic online version of a textbook called The Right Stuff. But you don't have an actual textbook that you're buying from the bookstore. You're buying the Course Connect code. I will be emailing you as well as posting an announcement regarding the code and where you can purchase it. You may not even need the code the first week. We'll have to see because we got to get really moving quickly, but we'll see what we can do there. A flash drive to save all of your work. If you don't have one, please invest in one. It's very important that you save everything, especially in an online class, because you have to submit all of your assignments online. The SEC Quality Enhancement Plan, I'll let you look that over. I do want to let you know about first week's work required. It is crucial, so important that you get started right away with the assignment that I have you do during the first week. The first assignment will be a simple Blackboard discussion assignment related to the syllabus. Get moving on that right away and listen very closely. You do not need your Course Connect code to start on that assignment. So don't get confused and say, I don't have my code so I can't start. Not true. Get started right away, because if you don't get started right away, I have to do what's called no-show reporting. And some of you may be familiar with that. If you're not, what it means is that I have to gauge your progress within the first 2 to 3 days of the start of the course. If you have not completed the assignment by then, I am relegated to report you as a no-show, which will remove you from the class. You'll hear more about that as we go along, but please note that that's very important. I'm going to look at some online course information on the syllabus. An online course requires a great amount of self-motivation and regulation. It's so important that you keep a copy of the syllabus with you, that you refer to it. And we're going to go on a week-to-week basis since we're 8 weeks. It just makes much more sense to do that. So you get a new listing of assignments each and every week. And it's going to be pretty heavy because we got to move quickly. It's 16 weeks condensed down to 8 weeks. So be aware that the pacing of the class is going to move pretty fast. I would recommend that you check your KC/TCS email on Blackboard at least 3 or 4 days per week. Things will move quickly. I'll post updates and announcements, all that good stuff. If you're not checking, you're not able to see. So again, that becomes your responsibility to make sure that you check those things. Academic dishonesty, just very quickly. Students may be subject to a disciplinary proceeding resulting in an academic penalty for academic dishonesty. That includes cheating, obviously, cheating on a test, on a quiz, anything like that. Plagiarism, where you take someone else's words or ideas and present them as your own. Or collusion, that's when 2 or more classmates conspire to be academically dishonest. I put the PDF file on the syllabus so you can check it out. A quick note, I'm backing up just for a minute about online course information. Because technology is sometimes unpredictable, computers do occasionally crash, I would recommend that you try to post your assignments as soon before the due date as possible, just in case something like that happens. You don't want to be caught in that predicament of having to turn in an assignment late. Email me if you have problems. That's by far the best way to contact me. Grades. Basically, the Course Connect material will constitute 40% of your grades. Quizzes are included in that, but I use that as a separate score of 10%. Essays are 35%, discussion board 10%, and participation 10%. And I've given you a breakdown of each of those areas. We're starting with a discussion board assignment, but you can look over each of those content areas. I want to look down to writing guidelines. Well, it says all essays, but to be clear, it's basically anything you submit. It doesn't just have to be an essay, but anything you work on and submit for the course should be typed using 12-point Times New Roman font, double-spaced with 1-inch margins. Failure to follow the guidelines will result in a lower grade on any given assignment. I am a stickler for that, so make sure that your font and margins and all that good stuff, your spacing, is correct. I'll see what I can do soon about helping you a little more with guidelines. This is the first of a series of videos, so I'll be making more videos throughout the term that I think will help you. Online submission, I realize that for many of you this online class is new, it's a first. So I'm going to walk you through a series of steps to help you get familiar with the things you're going to have to do for the class. So again, keep a lookout for Blackboard and your email because I'll send these out to you. For you folks out there who are Somerset students, I put some information about the Learning Commons. Look that over, and I realize that most of you take online classes because you don't want to venture out to the college. But if you do find yourself at the college and you need some extra help, the Learning Commons is our on-campus tutoring center. Information's listed there. If you're not a Somerset student, the chances are, with regards to whatever KCTCS college you're on, they will have a tutoring center. Just ask a local administrator about that. And then I want to read the ADA statement. We're almost done here. Students with disabilities or special needs are encouraged to speak with me and the Manager of Disability Services. That's for Somerset Community. That's Mary Petrie. But Rosetta Berry is filling in for Mary Petrie at the moment. If I can remember to do so, I'll send you Rosetta's information. But you can call Mary Petrie's number or email her and she'll direct you to Rosetta Berry. You're encouraged to do so as early in this term as possible so that we can make appropriate educational accommodations. And if you're not a student at Somerset Community but need special assistance, please contact your local college administrator. So last thing again, we tend to go week by week. So your first task will be posted. It will be a discussion board assignment related to the syllabus. Please check it out. Always check Blackboard and your email. That's very important that you stay on top of those things. Class is going to move quick, but I'm pretty excited. I enjoy teaching second by turn classes. Look forward to getting to work with you guys, and hopefully we'll see some improvement in your writing skills. So again, this is the first of what I anticipate will be a series of videos. So if you have questions, email me. And again, my name is Mr. Bloomingberg, and I look forward to being your professor this term. Take care. Bye.